Interviewed a couple of freshman band members who have never ever marched in Carnival until this year, just to get a feeling about what that's like. So here are some 14-year-old, 15-year-old young men who are doing something that they can remember for the rest of their lives.
I told you already I'm 60. When I went from grammar school to high school, I went to S.J. Peters.
I was in the United States. Anyone who tells you it's easy becoming the most popular high school band of the Carnival season has obviously never hung out around St. Augustine High School for those weeks of practice leading up to Carnival Day. And they sure never talked with freshman band members like Desmond Barnes and Ryan Scholes, who were still rehearsing for their very first Carnival season when we visited the school last week. Both young men say they always wanted to be a part of the prestigious St. Aug Marching 100, and both agree parade duty is a lot tougher than a football halftime show.
High school football game, you just see the fans of St. Aug, that's all you see. But when you march down the street, you see everybody in the city sees you. You know, it's like, you feel good.
You have to march like miles, like 4 miles in a game, and all other parades, other kind of stuff that we do. We just like do basic field shows and stuff.
Desmond and Ryan have already had the thrill of marching through the crowds for parades like Endymion on Saturday night, for example. But they were still waiting for the big thrill of Fat Tuesday's scheduled parade march with Rex. It's no secret how St. Aug became one of the most popular Mardi Gras marching bands. It takes lots of hours of practice just like this in the schoolyard, practice that starts at the very beginning of the school year. But this marching in Rex parade in particular represents something especially important to the man who founded the St. Augustine Band, band director Mr. Edwin Hampton. It was under Mr. Hampton's leadership that St. Aug early established its reputation as one of the South's finest marching bands, and it was in 1967 that the Rex organization broke new ground in New Orleans, inviting the Purple Knights to become the very first black high school band to ever march in any major carnival parade. A moment Mr. Hampton still fondly remembers.
Oh, it's the greatest feeling I've ever had in my life. When we turned on St. Charles Avenue on Canal Street, I saw old ladies really, literally on their knees saying, I thank God that I lived to see this day when this happened.
Was talking in that film piece about what it was like 23 years ago, Margaret. I don't know if you could hear that because the band was playing in front of us, but I can remember being right here along Canal Street also, and as a junior at St. Augustine that year, it was such big news that we were the first black high school to ever be part of Carnival Day. And so many different feelings at that point, so many feelings to this day when I sit out here or stand out here and watch my high school go by.